Okay, it might seem impossible to count the number of historical landmarks in DC, especially when there are hidden gems in this city that you've probably never heard of before.
Our next guest, though, might be the one person who can direct you to more than 350 treasures to see in DC. She is the author of DC Scavenger. JoAnn Hill, welcome to Great Day, Washington.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be back.
Did you just start exploring DC?
I know.
And then just say, let's show everybody where you can go.
I've lived here for over 20 years, and I was a DC public school teacher for 17 years. So I spent a lot of time going on field trips and exploring the city and so forth. And so when I was writing my books and researching, it was a tall order, but not as much of a tall order in the sense that I had been doing it for quite some time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you have like you came on before and talked about kind of some cool secret places where some historical things happen, and now you have DC Scavengers. So this is more kind of like you could go on your own little scavenger hunt?
Yeah, absolutely. So DC Scavenger, there are 17 different neighborhoods, and each neighborhood is its own chapter. And so you can do them in order, or you can do them independently and in isolation. And so it spans all across the city, all 4 quadrants. So there's Anacostia to Georgetown to the National Mall to DuPont Circle. So all over the city that you solve these clues and riddles and you find them outside.
Yeah, that's great. So you could start in your own neighborhood and then venture out
Right,
and see
exactly.
other things.
So there's clues and like it's actual puzzle that you're kind of going, oh.
Yeah,
And
I'm so
you're
excited.
a trivia girl, Kristen. You have some trivia for us, right? So I produced this. I know all the answers, but we want to put you to the test, Kristen.
Yeah, I brought some riddles with me from the book.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to tell you what neighborhood or what region we're in, or to give you a little bit of a hint? Because in the book, you would know what region we're in.
Okay, yes.
To give you a little bit
I think let's make it easier for Kristen.
So I chose clues from the National Mall because I thought
So you should
that
know the
they might
National Mall.
be a
I
little
think
easier
you're
to
gonna be
solve and also much more frequent to visit it. All right, clue number 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
Round and round on the horses you go, colorful tent of red, blue, and yellow. Grown-ups and kids hop on for a ride. A plaque details its past on the side.
It's the carousel, right? There's a carousel in the National Mall. I've never actually been on that. I forget.
There it is, right there. Yeah. Everybody's seen it. I've never been on it. Did you take kids on it on field trips? Okay.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
A different experience. All right. Clue number 2. A more recent addition to the mall, tribute to Black life, history, and all. Learn of stories, culture, present and past. Museum so huge, walk slowly, not fast.
The African American History of Arts and Culture. The new one, right?
Very close.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
I think African American
Museum of
History and Culture.
African American History and Culture.
Oh man, we
Namak.
should have wrote that out. There we go, right there. Yes.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
All right, the last
It's like
one.
sweating here. I didn't want to embarrass
2 for
myself.
2.
I've lived here 15 years, but it still makes me nervous.
All right, the last one may be a little bit more obscure. A little bit.
Okay.
Still in the mall.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
A rare tribute to here. Let me start over again. A rare tribute here to the women's role, risking their lives when the war took a toll. We honor these women who gave their all. Find this touching statue near the famed wall.
Oh. I don't know. I would say something with the suffragettes or whatnot, but no. Which one's that?
So it's the Vietnam Women's Memorial, which is a statue that honors women who risked their lives during the Vietnam Memorial. Yeah.
So it's right there. We've all
It's
gone
right
to
by the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in terms of size, it's a lot smaller in scale. But yeah, I think people go right to the wall, and it's kind of overlooked.
Right.
But yeah, it's right there. So it pays tribute to like the nurses and the women who gave their lives during the Vietnam War.
Very cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah,
Great.
great.
Well done.
Not bad.
People can join you on a couple scavenger hunts coming up, right? You have one in Georgetown.
Yes, I have
down
one
by
in
the
Georgetown
waterfront.
coming up this Saturday, the 15th.
Okay.
And then I have one coming up at the end of the month on the 27th with Solid State Books. And I have some in June coming up with Politics and Prose and other bookstores around the city.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really neat.
Yeah.
Discover the city.
Yeah, and kind of know what you're looking at while you're looking at. Sometimes you walk around, you're like, I wish I knew the history of this.
Right.
JoAnn, congrats
Yes,
again on another
thank
great
you.
book.
Thank you so much for having
Thank you for being
me.
here.
Thank you.
It's a good summer thing to do as well.
Yeah.